hear this music, that's when I know Christmas is upon us, right there. There you go, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, one of their most famous hits, Wizards in Winter, right?
Absolutely.
That's beautiful stuff, man. Al Pitrelli joining us this morning. He's the lead guitarist and musical director for Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and they are here tomorrow night at INTRUST Bank Arena. Good to have you, Al.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for having me this morning.
You've had a fascinating run in the music industry playing guitar. I mean, we were just kind of joking about this a moment ago. You played for everything from Alice Cooper and Megadeth to Michael Bolton.
And Celine Dion.
And Celine Dion.
Just to confuse everybody even more. But yeah, it's been a fun run. I mean, all the diversity in my career has kind of led me to the point that I'm at right now, which is being Paul O'Neill, who's the founder of Trans-Siberian Orchestra, being his right hand musically. I speak the language pretty fluently. I've kind of walked in all different areas, different genres. So for now to walk on stage and conduct an orchestra and lead a rock band and a full choir, it makes sense to me.
Are people sometimes fascinated, though, by how you sort of run that gamut from, you know, hardcore, heavy metal to, you know, some of the more, like, ballads like Celine Dion?
People, they're overwhelmed by the diversity in it, and what they understand is music is music. I mean, there's a finite amount of ingredients in all different styles. So I studied the language since I was a little boy. In 1964, I saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan, and I didn't know anything. I just said, I got to do that. You know, I failed miserably. I didn't achieve that, but we're getting close.
We're getting close.
We're getting close.
You know, the thing about Trans-Siberian Orchestra, though, it is such a unique sound. How do you go about coming up with this sound? Paul
O'Neill is the creator of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, probably my best friend on the planet, and I've been working with him for about 25 years. Paul and I grew up in New York City, and if you think about the institutions in that town, 30th Street and 8th Avenue is Madison Square Garden, where back in the day, Aerosmith, the Stones, Alice Cooper, Pink Floyd, Rush, The Who, everybody be coming through doing the big rock show there. A couple blocks north of that was Radio City and the Beacon, Avery Fisher Hall, so you'd see like more of the classical presentations being put on, you know, the New York Philharmonic would be working. We walked past St. Pat's Cathedral, and you'd hear, you know, the Messiah being sung at midnight mass. And down up in 42nd Street in the theater district, you know, Andrew Lloyd Webber was putting on his work. So if you think about walking through that incredible town and being exposed to all these different styles, all these different arts, that's all that Paul did, was kind of take from all the great genres, pick the best. He's such a prolific writer. He's amazing in the way that he can write stories and music. And he kind of, in that big brain of his, he smushed it all together. And he surrounds himself with some pretty talented people. Well,
you know, Al, looking at that video, I mean, getting an example of what the show looks like, folks are not going to be sitting on their hands and watching this show passively. There's just too much going on.
Oh, God, I hope not. That means I didn't do my job. It is hands down the biggest rock show on the planet. I mean, we brought 18 tractor trailers into Wichita last night. And, you know, our crew is going to have a couple of days off. We have an incredible road crew. They're the best in the business. But they are going to pack that building with more stuff, the pyro, the lasers, the moving trusses, and with technology, the improvements in technology only since last year, the 3D imagery on the video screens is ridiculous. It's like having Avatar play for you in your living room. I mean, but live, it's crazy.
Hey, Al, we're out of time, but hey, really a pleasure having you on. Again, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, fantastic show at INTRUST Bank Arena tomorrow night, so get out there and check it out. Thanks, really pleasure having you.
Thanks so much. Happy holidays.
All right, we will take a break and we'll finish Eyewitness News right after this.